Lieutenant Curious here today. I am here with the Battle of Brentaal 4 in depth. Now, the first video I posted was a slideshow of Brentaal 4. This video will be answering every single question that you may be wondering. So yeah, let's get started. So I really think this MOC was a huge success. Really turned out nicely. My plan for this MOC was to have a bunch of different types of terrain and how they would switch, like here, the sandy terrain into the rocky terrain into the muddy terrain, and then back to the rocky terrain, and the rocky terrain to things like grass and little marshy areas, and then things like this big explosion, which I will all go through. Alright, so first we have this mountain base over here. That the big thing about this is that it was in progress. So what happened was the 212th settled here to set up kind of an outpost, and they were in the middle of building a base inside of it. As you can see here, sorry for the lighting, it's covered by that. This guy is mining a stalagmite from the top. So they're trying to clear it out, and while they were doing that, a bunch of droids attacked, so they weren't prepared. So it was basically a surprise attack from the droids. And inside here, you have a bunch of stalagmites and stalactites. If you guys know what those mean, it's the rock structures that grow from the top and the bottom of the cave. And that's what I kind of wanted it to look like here, kind of a cave. And we have this guy mining here. We have an engineer talking to a 212th soldier. We have an airborne trooper walking in, and we have another engineer on a control center kind of thing, and he is communicating with the front lines over there, and this guy right here. So that was the inside basically. I don't want to take this off because that would just be really hard to do. It really isn't easy to take off, so I'm not gonna do it today. So yeah, this entranceway, I'll go to the other side. Sorry for the clutter. Alright, so right here is the entranceway. I used this cool piece here with the Republic symbol going over it. I thought that was a really cool entranceway for it being a kind of a sandy mountain outpost kind of thing. And as you can see, the whole rock structure going around turned out really nice. I enjoy looking at it all the time. And then over here we have the rocky sandy terrain, and this, like I show in my part 1 of building Brentaal 4, I think it may be part 2, which you guys should probably go check out if you want to see how I got into building all of this terrain. So yeah, so you just go check those out. That'd be cool. Put the links for those in the description. So then going over here, we have a Hailfire droid rolling in and is shooting its missiles and has exploded this area over here, which launched an airborne trooper up into the air. Another trooper was killed right there, and a third right there, as they are running at the droids. And there's another airborne trooper who is shooting right at the Hailfire droid, which won't be able to take it out with a DC-15A, which is the long rifle. But these guys will be able to. This guy has a mortar, and I thought I should put something on the top of the mountain base, so I did. And I have these two guys standing here. This guy with the mortar shooting at the Hailfire droid, and this guy commanding him and talking to the guy underneath. So that's pretty cool. Going back over here, you can see the switch in terrain from sandy terrain to rocky terrain to muddy terrain and to grassy terrain. Now right here is a really cool spot because there's this cool tree here, which is kind of marshy, and then you have some mushrooms, and if you can see, let's try to get a better angle on them. These Seleucami pieces, which come from the Seleucami battle pack, that's what I like to call them, and I thought they were a cool addition to this marshy scene here. And then when you come over here, you have, sorry about that, you have these bandits who have swept behind the separatist lines. So basically what was happening was the droids were attacking, and these bandits aren't on the separatist side, but what they wanted to do was sneak up because they saw that, wow, that's a really bad glare. I'll fix that for you guys. Maybe, yeah, there we go. No, maybe not. That's a little better. So they were attacking Sussy Tin when his Starfighter was crashing, and here's a Duros, and these group of bandits were trying to take out Sussy Tin for his lightsaber, because if you guys don't know, a lightsaber is worth a lot in the galaxy. So, and they're bounty hunters, or bandits as I like to call them. So they're trying to kill him and take his lightsaber to sell it for a lot of money. So you got three Weequays, one there and one there, and then one that was killed by the crashing Starfighter, and then a Rodian right here, a Duros, and a human right here with a backpack and a cool hat and a sniper rifle aiming up at Sussy Tin. And I show this in part 4 of building Brentaal 4. This is the crashed Starfighter. His Starfighter was shot down by the Hailfire droid and came in like this. So it landed on its side, and as you can see, some of the parts have flown off a little bit, and the fuel and oil poured out and started to burn and caused this little area to start burning, area of greenery, and that runs over here a little bit more, and it actually knocked over and destroyed one of these super battle droids that are attacking, yes, that's right, the 501st. So we have 2 squads of droids attacking these guys. One over here, which is getting kind of obliterated by this ARF 501st trooper on a speeder bike. And I have had questions about this piece here. This is a mesh piece with a little plate on top. And yes, you see green through that because it's a green base plate. What I wanted to capture here is that it's a little sewage drain, and it's coming from a nearby base, nearby supply base, that's just running right through the terrain, and it doesn't have anything to do with like where it is and anything. I just decided to put something like that there, just so you guys know that they're not alone, that they can get reinforcements. So yeah. So these droids are on this cool muddy terrain that I've created. I want it to be like kind of not a circle, it's not, but like a cool circle kind of terrain in the center. And over here, so we have Captain Rex here, we have Lieutenant Curious, with a couple of you guys asked, what is this? I know it's the window of a TIE fighter, but I thought it looked pretty cool as a shield, so I just had him use that. So tell me what you think about that. Put that in the comments. So, and then we have this explosion here with the 501st trooper getting exploded. So yeah, that's basically about it. Really bad glare over there. Just turn this light off. That's not good either. Alright, that's a little better. Sorry about that. So yeah, that's basically the Battle of Brentaal 4. If you guys have any more questions about it, I'll be glad to answer them in the comments section. Another huge thing, if you have any ideas for planets for me to build on in the future, be sure to leave those in the comments. Also, any mini MOCs, leave that in the comments as well. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. This is the Battle of Brentaal 4 in depth, and I will see you next time.